Hey, hey, hey.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited. Now gonna get the clapping. Now pop it for a player, pop it for me.
What?
Turn around and drop it for a player, drop it for me.
What's up, my mom squad? This is your girl, Lisa.
Oh, and Nick.
And DC KOOLAID.
And we are here to do a review of the Black Panther. Yes. It is amazing.
Too amazing.
Okay, I had to say something and say I didn't do with like the regular review. This is like a mama review. So, sadly, I'm very emotional. Y'all know that.
Yeah, I cried during the movie.
You did? What made you cry?
I didn't
It
cry.
was like, I can't remember. No, it was the part when Eric was talking to his dad.
Oh, I wasn't even talking. Okay, I get that, but I wasn't even talking about that. It's just when it came on and you went to Wakanda, it was like I didn't cry so much as my eyes were teary, I think, the entire movie. Because the symbolism is amazing. Watching them, watching the city, watching the people.
Right.
Watching what could have been. You know, and this is for any culture. Without outside influences, without people trying to change you or turn you into something else or make you be like them. Any culture. And it was amazing when they did the fight. The first fight,
Oh,
not
yeah.
Killmonger, but the very first fight when
To be king?
yes, when
with
King
Macumba?
T'Chaka, when King T'Chaka died, T'Challa had to ascend to the throne. Even though he was the next in line, he still had to ascend to the throne because technically he still wasn't the king yet. So when you were standing in that little inlet on top of the waterfall, under the mountain, and all you do is look up and you see
All the people.
hundreds of people and colors and all colors and shades of black and children and they're just as one.
Chanting.
It was amazing when the guard, the Dora Milaje were. It was that's just the mama review. That's not the cartoon geek review that's coming right up. That's just it's a beautiful thing to see. Because I grew up in the South. And when I was growing up, the N-word was just like, yes sir, no sir, N. So, and to see that, it was emotional. So, that was the emotional review. It's a beautiful film on top of being a good film. It's not just an excellent movie. It's a beautiful film. It has beautiful symbolism if you watch it. Because I'm going to watch it again. I could have watched another couple hours of it, to tell you the truth. If the story had kept going, I would have got me some more snacks and kept going. Just
What was your part, Nick? As far as the beginning part.
My favorite part is when they after they saved all the African kids, that they went to the ship and then they flew into all the trees, but then it just changed into. Should I say that? Is that a spoiler?
No, well, we're going to let people know in the beginning if they haven't watched this movie.
Okay, so in the beginning where they go through all the trees and stuff, and then they're in Wakanda, the transition.
yeah. Oh, when he saved the girls in the beginning, when he said I got this and went down there and then they took him back to Wakanda, or when he went and got they got old girl because he really was just. Yes, there are spoilers inside this video.
Oh, they didn't know in the beginning. It was very close in the beginning.
So
It's going to be on the title.
because the only reason he went to save everybody else was to get old girl.
Yeah, he wanted his...
All he wanted was old girl. The saving of the other people was like, yay.
That was just a bonus.
His saving those other young ladies was like, yay, woohoo.
Actually, I don't think that's my favorite part. I think it's when Shuri was like, "What are those?" And then she got him the back from the
Yeah,
future
that
shoes.
was. Yeah, that was.
And then she called them tennis shoes.
I call
Or she said sneakers. She said
sneakers. She called them sneakers.
Because they're sound absorbent. Yeah.
I was like,
Alright,
I want
so-
a pair of them, huh?
So, all right, into the actual movie review. From the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie, there was something to look at. Your eye never left the screen. It was visually amazing. The story behind the visuals was enough that even if it wasn't so visual, you still would have stuck to the story from the king of a nation. But you could still see that he was a kid.
Right.
When talking about his dad. T'Challa was still very much a child when talking about his dad.
Right.
And you can see the story was that. But let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's get to why people go to see the Black Panther for the first time. The very first time. You're going to see Black Panther to go to see the action. You're going to see the action. You're going to see what the Black Panther does. Who he does it to, how he does it, and how many times, and how many people he can throw across the room. You're just going to see that for that. And we have that. From the Dora Milaje to the War Dog to T'Challa to then you bring in Killmonger, who is the villain, sorta.
I don't feel like Killmonger was really a villain because his motivations weren't that wrong. But
That's
at
why
the
I
same
said
time,
sorta.
Yeah, but like,
He went about him the wrong way.
well,
He went about it the wrong way because everybody. Did you see all the little? You remember all the little scarification?
for kills. Yeah.
That was his arm, back, everything. That was a lot of little dots.
That was a lot
A lot of
of
dots.
He did a lot of killing.
And he told it, every person I killed was just to come kill you. So I mean, that's why I said villain sorta.
Yeah.
Because
He was after just him. He wasn't really after nobody else.
he didn't have to. He was enough that he didn't have to kill as many people as he did if he just wanted to kill T'Challa. If he just wanted to kill the Black Panther, he could have figured out a less deadly way. Because he killed a lot of people.
Yeah, he did.
But that's why I said sort of the villain, because his reasoning behind it, the reality is this movie is a lot about young men.
Right.
About young black men. It is T'Challa living up to his father, becoming the Black Panther, becoming the king, realizing that his father was like the rest of the world, not perfect. Killmonger finding his father dead, trying to find the person who killed him, knowing who killed him, and then not being accepted for who he was. It was a lot about young black men.
You know what was amazing though? The amazing part with me when they go down in the sand and they can bring.
Oh, yeah.
And they go to the spiritual plane.
I mean, if that can happen in real life.
Well, I mean, you never know. I mean, because there are a lot of cultures that do that. The Native Americans, they spirit walk and they talk to the ancestors. A lot of cultures have that particular situation.
Right.
So you never know. It's just that we're looking at it in the context of a comic book character.
Right.
Black.
Yeah, that was my
Black Panther.
amazing part. Now my funniest part is when he said,
Are you done?
"Are you done yet?"
I'm sorry. I'm a girl. The best part. First of all, I like fights. I love the fight scenes. I love to see people fight. I love to see the action on screen. I don't go to the movies to watch love stories and comedies and all that. I want some action and some horror about 50 feet high. So I do not want to see. I can't imagine. For the life of me, I don't understand why people go. We went and saw Girls Trip. Loved it. Great movie.
That's a comedy
Watched it
movie.
twice.
That's
yes.
more of a comedy movie.
But I went with I personally would not have paid $12 to go see Girls Trip.
Yeah, but-
I would have waited till Girls Trip came on the TV because I didn't have to see it big. That's not some of the things like
So Black Panther's.
Black Panther has to be seen on the screen so that when you do see it on the small screen, you can still relive the yes. Yeah. That being said,
I wish-
the fight scene in Korea
Let him say what he gonna say.
when she snatched that wig off.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That was my favorite. When she snatched off that wig and used it in the fight, I'm like,
Right, that was my funny. That was funny when she snatched. No, when she had to walk with the wig and said, "Why we gotta wear this?" and it's itching.
What else?
What's your part?
I completely forgot.
That's what I think you got.
good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, but I mean, while he's thinking, that was funny with the wig.
The end fight scene when what was her name? The leader of the Dora Milaje, the general, the one who was the actual bodyguard. You know, was okay.
They used to call it General.
The general. Yes, I love the way you wanted to leave out of there and start talking like that, didn't you? For a little bit. You just
But you know
wanted
what's
to-
funny? The security guard at Enterprise at my job, he talked just like that. So when he said this morning, he said, "Good morning." You know how he said? I was like, "Whoa, was you in that movie?"
You wanted to leave out of there. You wanted to go home to Wakanda. You wanted a sister like Shuri. Shuri. I thought it was Shuri.
Sure.
It was Shuri.
That was cool too about her when she drove when the guy drove.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
drove the
Airplane.
Yeah,
With airplane.
yeah.
When she drove the car.
Yeah, when she drove the car, that was something too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Also, like, you remember when they were like in the car and then he shot like the vibranium and then she was just sitting there with the car and she was like scrolling like going on the ground.
Blew the car and just.
Oh yeah, she was still in the car.
Yeah, like she was still in the driver's seat. She was just holding on.
And she was riding. The other one was riding the door down.
Yeah.
But
That was funny though.
yes, that was hilarious. But the funniest part to me,
What's that?
the end in the fight, the big fight scene, and you know,
Oh, when other people came.
T'Challa's that was his best friend, the one that Killmonger brought the dead guy to.
You know what?
That was his best friend.
Okay.
So that was T'Challa's best friend, but his parents were killed by Cloud.
Claw.
It said Claw, but it was spelled Klaue. Cloud. He's
I think
German
it's because of those Russian accents. I mean, not Russian accents. I mean African accents that it sounds like.
No, he was when the other guy said it. The operative, the CIA guy. When he said it, he said Cloud. He didn't say Claw. He said Cloud. It's
Yeah,
Cloud.
no, I mean
he's
I mean,
German or Russian. The guy is German or Russian.
No, I mean like if like T'Challa or like.
When T'Challa says it, it all sounds like this, and you're like, yes. I know what you just say it again.
No, but the cool part, like when they brought the guy back to life in the beginning.
Oh, when she was.
When they stuck the thing in his no, like when he jumped in front of the girl and then he got shot.
She's the one that saved her life.
The CIA guy.
Yeah.
When she looked at his spine in the air.
Yeah, that was.
And then moved stuff over and then looked at the piece of the spine she was gonna fix. I'm like,
Fix my knees.
no, but I keep forgetting the best part. Yeah, that was his. But you know, that was also the general's boyfriend, the guy who then started fighting against T'Challa at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That was also the general's boyfriend was the guy who was fighting, but he was the one that trained the rhinoceroses.
Oh, okay.
They put the armor on the rhinoceros.
Yeah.
The rhinoceros, they fight. They train them.
That's why the rhinoceros stopped.
When the rhinoceros just hit the brakes and licked up, I was like, it was the little scenes. It was little scenes like that.
Yeah, because she cried. I saw her cry.
It was little.
The whole time she was
Shut
crying.
up. I started with that. It was just little scenes like that. It was like the one Nick likes. What are those? That was hilarious. Like, why do you have on these sandals? I'm trying to be authentic and something. I call them sneakers. It was, the little girl was adorable.
Yeah.
But she was bad.
Yeah.
The sister was bad.
She made that movie too.
The sister was bad.
Let's ask Nick a question. What do you think about the movie? The overall
movie?
as a child.
What did you get out of the movie?
Yeah. You gotta talk to the bomb squad.
I got, I don't really know. It was just the enjoyment of like seeing everything, you know, and especially like since a lot of people are talking about it, a lot of people are saying that it's an amazing movie. You know, just getting to see like the hype about the movie, and just being there and like the big screen. I think you have to watch it in big screens because like you just won't be able to suck up all that information on just like your little TV compared to like a 100-something foot screen. I feel like it was amazing overall. The from the special effects to the my favorite thing about the movie was the characters, like as a whole, not just, you know, specific characters. I think every character in this story meant something, and I feel like that's the best part about Black Panther.
It's true because
Also, I wanted y'all to notice that T'Challa's best friend is the dude from Get Out, and I just wanted to say that he really got out and went to Wakanda. He had to go to Africa because he couldn't mess with white girls anymore.
He went to Africa and got the blackest girl he could find. Yes, she was, and the women. That's.
and I like also like. Oh.
Wait a minute. We can't never make a real video.
Wait.
All right, we done.
Okay.
All right.
I really want to go get a teacup and go. Pink.
You can't hit it with that.
No.
Get the glass.
I need a spoon.
Get that glass.
No, I need a spoon.
Get the glass.
What you been doing with the glass?
We can do this. Hold on.
No, I didn't say no. Anyway, go ahead. What you about to say?
So like, all right. So at the first fight scene when they were at the waterfall, I just wanted to note that all the people on M'Baku, M'Baku, all the people on M'Baku's side were men, and all the people on T'Challa's side were females, and that was just like weird to see, cause you think you'd be seeing like a bunch of just black grown men like just going at each other with spears. So I mean, I actually like that part.
Yeah, that was
cause it was only females right there. So I think the majority of T'Challa's army is females, which I actually liked about that.
I didn't see any men in the army.
And
The Dora Milaje is just women. Yes.
Yeah.
All his army was, but that was another thing. It's the fact that women were not just somebody mama and somebody cook and somebody girlfriend. Mm-hmm. The women were the queen, the princess, the war dog, which is the spy, the general of the army, the greatest fighter in Wakanda is a female, is a woman. The greatest spy in Wakanda is a woman. Mm-hmm. The smartest person in the world, because Shuri was the smartest person in the Shuri's IQ is over Tony Stark's Iron Man. Mm. Shuri is 16.
She was smart, boy.
Understand, she is 16 years old, and everything in there, she developed.
She had a gift.
The sand table.
Yeah, I like that.
The sand table is her thing. Everything can be done on the sand table. The spine was on the sand table. She lifted it and moved it, and that's the one I need to fix. Right. The sand table. And I love the mixture of technology and history. You have this amazing technology that is unlike any in the world, any in the universe that we know of.
Right.
Right next to these ancient flowers that they didn't have any strobe lights or anything. They had fire and just water. You had this ancient history next to this amazing technology. Mm-hmm. And it worked. Right. That's the thing, it worked. It all worked. The fact that you were in Africa and you were the richest country in the world, the most technologically advanced country in the world. I couldn't get it out. Technological just stuck in my mouth. And and you had all this rich history that dated back to the beginning.
Right.
where most people can go back only a few hundred years. They can go back to the beginning. Right next to things that are taking them way into the future. Taking us way into the future. And the most ironic thing is when T'Challa went to the United Nations to say they wanted to join. And say they wanted to give out their technology and share. And the man said, what can you do as farmers? Maybe you need a farmer.
Right.
Don't overlook the farmer, because without the food, guess what you be?
SOL.
So, in conclusion, we give, what do we give Black Panther?
I give it a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10.
2 thumbs way up.
So if you saw Black Panther and
Do it again.
go see it again. Down in the comment down below, mark, write what you were tight. Put down what you
Put down what you like.
Your best part in the movie. And if you haven't seen the movie and you notice, we basically told you the story, because in the beginning I am going to make sure that they know that this is a spoiler alert.
So here we go.
So
we put, I don't know, you can't do it.
But we'll talk about that. So
we are going to tell you the movie. So if you have not seen the movie,
we at the end of our discussion.
I know that.
So.
Flip it around.
That's
Did
what I
you
said.
put it back over there?
No, but I'm saying, no, we already said it in the beginning. So the point is, we gonna close this out.
We have told y'all the movie.
And that's a fact. It is
So
done.
go see it, because what we say, nothing anybody can review, no reviewer, no clip can give you the movie. So go see the movie. We saw it in 2D. I want to go back and see it in 3D. It was just, I could have watched another 2 hours of the movie. I could watch it every week as I could watch.
I wish it was a series. That's what they need to make on the CW. A Black Panther series.
Black Panther and the Black Lightning.
No, just Black
No,
Panther.
I meant you have both of them on the same. Because Black Lightning's a beast. I have to go watch that. I haven't watched it. But anyway, off that. So, right now, like this video. If you haven't liked this video already, thank you. Comment down below your favorite scenes, if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, if you're going to see it, if you didn't like it. And I'm sure there's somebody out there that doesn't. But it wasn't us.
Smash that notification bell.
Share this video. Let people, so we can tell people, so everybody can see how passionate we are. So maybe we can sway somebody to go see it that didn't go see it. So make sure you share this video. And what else do you do, Nick?
Smash that like button.
Hold on, and then what we gonna do? And we out.
Peace.
Yeah. DC KOOLAID and Lisa doing challenge on your head top. Yeah, you know what's happening when you tune in. Story times, pranks, and vlogging, man. We a great big family, we the bomb squad. We on that grind to a number with a K. Best believe you'll stay. You can chill with the fam like most of y'all do. DC KOOLAID, Lisa, and Nick too. With Charles and Barbie living that YouTube life. We love our fans and supporters, we a family dude. So come on down to Bomb Squad Town. Have a seat watching videos. And nobody likes to hate, keep it positive and have a nice day. Oh, I forgot. Smash that like button. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Hey!